Well, the man charged with killing 3 Long Island, New York women more than a decade ago appeared in court today.
Prosecutors charged Rex Heuermann back in January after DNA evidence linked him to one of the victims at Gilgo Beach. Now, the 59-year-old has pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of first-degree murder. He's also the prime suspect in a 4th death. The next court date is set for November 15th. Now, our own Lilia Luciano joins us here in Studio 57. Lilia, you were in the courtroom this morning. We want to get the download from you. And I remember covering a previous hearing that there was this anticipation for what forensic evidence points to and suggests. So enlighten us. What did we find out today about that evidence?
I got to say, the courtroom was a lot emptier than other times, perhaps when you were there last. This was more of a procedural, like clerical hearing. What's taking place now is that the prosecution is starting to turn the evidence over in their discovery to the defense. The only thing we heard from Rex Heuermann today in court was when the judge asked him, have you had an opportunity to start reviewing the evidence, which is a great deal of evidence that they're turning over. He said, yes, that he's on average doing 2 to 3 hours a day of reviewing the evidence that then his defense is handing over. He showed up very calm. Bit of a different look. Somebody noted that maybe he got a haircut. I haven't kept track of his hairstyles, but he looked different. Very calm. Hands on his back, handcuffed, jacket, cargo pants. And he was there for about 5 minutes, maybe no longer than that. The only thing that really stood out to me from all of this, and look, it's not a big new deal in this case, but is that they did a cheek swab to compare his DNA from this cheek swab to the DNA that was collected, as you know, because you've covered this story, from a pizza box. Right. The pizza box DNA, after the agents had followed him and collected this, was compared to a hair that was found on a burlap that was used to wrap one of the victims. That hair had matched the pizza box. The new sample of DNA matches the pizza box as well. So basically it legitimizes the initial sample. Other than that, they went through just the fact that there are thousands and thousands of pages of photos, all of the photos and images and videos of the authorities walking through his house during that 12-day search. And all of that is being reviewed. We asked, what's next? November 15th, is this closer to us learning new evidence? And the prosecutors said, not really. It's going to be a lot like this. This is a big case with 3 victims that they're charging him for, that they're accusing him of murdering, a 4th victim that the prosecution feels like they're getting closer to.
So that's what I wanted to ask you about, Lilia,
to charge him with.
There are other victims that have appeared on this beach. So far, he has not been charged with any of those.
None of those.
Do we know anything about that investigation?
We tried to get that information from the prosecutor. He seems to be closer to getting him charged on the 4th victim. There is plenty of evidence there that I think they've been evaluating, but they were so confident on the first 3 that they went ahead and arrested him for those. There's 10 at least remains or remains of 10 victims along Gilgo Beach that they suspect he could be involved with, but he's not being charged on that. So this is a case that they said is going to take a very long time. Lots of evidence to review in his house, from his house, and at least for now, all we know is the 1 piece of hair and all of that other cell phone evidence, cell phone tracking, the burner phones he had bought. I mean, there's a lot of evidence that's been out there. Nothing new as of today.
All right, Lilia, thanks.
Sad to report.
Thanks, Lilia.